Okay, welcome back. Last time we finished off the main story of Pokemon Black, where we also, well, we talked a whole bunch, and we also went and caught a couple of legendary Pokemon, and now we can actually start the post-game, which is going to start with the introduction of Locke, because, well, we now have a little thing to do where we have to go and hunt down the 7 sages. So, yeah. This is where Locke gets reintroduced, you know, because he first appeared in Pokemon Platinum, and then I think he appeared all the way up until Sun and Moon. Okay, Globetrotting Elite of the International Police, codename Locke, it's how he's called, apparently. Behind the scenes in this region of Unova, an organization called Team Plasma conspires. This I've heard, and therefore, he's come there. Thanks to gym leaders and, well, thanks to us and the gym leaders, their castle's fallen, and their members have gone their separate ways. This is what I hear most certainly. But, however, the ones known as the 7 Sages still hide themselves in the Unova region, and so in the end it explains why I must ask this of you. Basically, he's going to be like, hey, can you go around Unova and find the 7 Sages? And now he gives us the fishing rod, because I guess that's going to help us find them. Because, well, in this game, I'm just gonna... Yeah, what are we talking about for 7 Sages? What does this have to do with looking for those people? I see. It's a magnificent question. It has absolutely nothing to do with it. I think Game Freak might have just forgotten to put it somewhere else. I see. Yeah, we don't need the explanation on how to use the Super Rod. We've played Pokemon before. I mean, that's... Yeah, people from the International Police are definitely apparently interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna head outside and, well, get another bit of dialogue with Sharon and Bianca. Is Locke through talking to you? Sorry, by the time I went to get the Striaton City gym leaders, everything was over. Well, okay, Bianca's one, understandable. Sharon's one, a bit worse. If that's the case, I let Getz's escape and the Shadow Dryad created and open them. No! You just let the main antagonist get away. Shadow Triad, I'll tell you later about what happened in the castle, but it's more important to ask what you plan to do now. So Bianca's going to go to Black City. So pretty much now we can go over there. If you go that way, you might be able to meet all sorts of Pokemon you've never seen before. And also, here's Professor Juniper's dad to give us the National Dex. Oh, well this is nice timing. I see you're all here. Just a moment ago I got some National Dex just a moment ago I got some National Pokedex data from an acquaintance. Since you're here, let's upgrade your Pokedex with National Pokedex data. I'm sure you'll be visiting a wider range of places. Naturally, that means you'll be encountering more Pokemon. So now we get the upgrade. So basically, we can now find some Pokemon from Kanto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and Johto. I said those in the wrong order, but whatever. Completing the National Dex will surely be a big challenge. Yeah, that's why we're not going to be doing it. So take your time, enjoy yourselves, and meet lots of Pokemon. And I thought he was going to have another line there, but he did not. Okay, so what's Sharon going to do now? Wow, with National Dex, it looks like there's tons of Pokemon I don't know yet. Okay, well, it's just going to... So Bianca's going to go and show her parents for Pokedex, and Sharon is, well, he's going to go back around the region. I think he'll travel all the way around Unova, starting with Route 1 again. I'm sure I'll discover lots of new things. Could be I'll encounter 7 Sages along the way. And, so here's the thing, if we want to fight Sharon, we can just go to Victory Road and fight him. But, if we challenged him right now, we would lose, 100%. Because his team would be like high level 70s into level 80s. And my team is still like early level 60s. However, pretty much I've now brought my level cap up to what it'll be pretty much when I fight the, like, for when I rematch the Elite Four and fight Alder, and also when I fight Cynthia. So my final level cap will be 86. So I have quite a lot of space to work with here. And here is where I run into a little bit of an issue that I also feel kind of bad about. Because I went and caught Cobalion for the last episode. Like, I went and caught Cabalion for that episode. We're also going to get some new PC wallpapers here, for having beat the main story. But here's the thing. I caught Cabalion for the purpose of beating that, and honestly, I don't think I really need it on the team right now. So I'm actually going to put both Valor and Seto just into the box. You know, just in case, I can keep them alive. And let's just pick up Tranquil, because we are going to need to fly. And basically, what I'm going to do over the course of the next few episodes, like, I don't know exactly how many episodes I'll have left on this series, but pretty much the plan is, actually, I can just remove them from the layout now, because I'm not going to be using them for a while at least. And let's fly on over to Nimbasa City. So, I have probably a few episodes left in this series, and I want to go all the way back around and get all of the encounters that I haven't gotten so far. Then I want to do the rival fights again. I might do an episode on the battle subway, and just as like put the Nuzlocke on pause and just do that, just for a fun episode. Then I have to go catch the legendaries and find the 7 sages, and then we have the end game, which is all the final. Actually, you know what? Let's see what this is. An outbreak of Pokemon on Route 4. So basically, now that we've beaten the game, outbreaks will start happening on random routes on random days. I think it's like a random route every single day. And basically, we can now find a Pokemon that we wouldn't have been able to find here normally. I don't remember what this is. It might be like a Dunsparce or something. It is not that, because obviously Sandile is what we would find here normally. So, the Sandstorm may be a bit of a pain here. And so is Intimidate. Okay, I'll do like 3 encounters here, see if I can find whatever this is. Obviously I can't catch it because I have had an encounter here and our Nuzlocke is still in effect. But, you know, we'll see what we can do. Nope, that's a Scraggy. That is a Scraggy. That was our actual encounter here. Okay. I'll be honest, I really don't like the Sandstorm effect. Mostly because it's just slowing me down by like a second. Okay, if I don't find what this is, if I don't find the Outbreak Pokemon now, I'll just leave it. Okay, it's a Hippopotas. So if we wanted to get a Hippowdon, we could catch one. But obviously we're doing a Nuzlocke and we've already had an encounter for this route, so we can't. But hey, Hippowdon is not too bad. Also, my big takeaway from the last episode is, man, and Emboar is so good in this game. It's like, fighting type in general is amazing in this game, is what I learned from the end game of... Like, that's my takeaway. Fighting type is amazing for Black and White's end game. Okay, let's just head on out here. Okay, what is that slowdown? Game, do you want to pick up the pace a bit? There we go. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to fight this trainer, but you know what? It's fine. We'll be like 30 levels higher than them. There's no way they take a hit unless they have Sturdy. Okay, this will be like level 32. It's level 26. I am literally higher than double its level. So Acrobatics will just one-shot. And of course they have Protect. Why wouldn't they? Of course they get double Protect just to inconvenience me and waste my time. Why wouldn't they? I was fully prepared for the game to go for the triple Protect. And knowing my luck, the game would have got it. Okay, we're gonna go for another Protect. We're gonna go for Protect again. I can feel it. There we go. And here comes another double. Okay, wow, they didn't. I'm genuinely kind of amazed. Okay, so now we can actually head on to the Marvelous Bridge, which is over here, since we are now in the post game. This is we can now access. Wait, what? I'm me, you are you. You really don't know what to do when someone suddenly says that, do you? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Well, that's a W. So yeah, pretty much we can now head out into like, the entirety of Eastern Unova. So if we look at the map real quick, we can now access this entire side of the map, which is very welcome, because, well, we have some stuff to do. And also some TMs to get out here. And also... let's grab this Magikarp real quick. So, we now have a Magikarp. I'm not going to give it a name yet, but I might use it. Like, my guy usually gave me a free Gyarados. Also, I can get a Swanna up here. I don't need it, but I can get one. Okay. Getsus is gone. He went off somewhere alone after we rescued him from the castle. From the day Getsus saved our lives, we've sworn to be loyal to him, even now after he ordered us not to search for him. Also, Getsus said to give you this. The Adamant Orb. So we also get the Adamant Orb, the Lustrous Orb, and the Grisius Orb. We never really get, like, an explanation as to why Getsus had these. But, like, I would where did he find these? What was he going to do with them? And why do we have them now? Well, we don't know. Is he testing you or using you? We've Shadow Triad, have always been and always will be the loyal servants of Getsus, and Getsus's ambitions will never cease. Never shall we meet again. I mean, they aren't wrong, because we don't see the Shadow Triad again in this game, and you never see the protagonist of Black and White 1 in Black and White 2. Like, they're mentioned, and I think there is like some like unused lines in the game that do reference them being in there, but like, yeah, they just aren't there. Like, they never turn up in game. You never see them. I do not want to try a triple battle, because I am kind of scared of the battles out here. Like, I am worried about the battles out here to the point at which I'm actively going to try to avoid every single one of them. Because the trainers out here, well, normally they're level 60. And as a result, that means they will be level 72. So yeah, they're kind of powerful. I'll come back with a Pokemon with strength, because I want to try to get to that doubles grass, I think. Because I can get stuff like a Tyranitar in here. Or I could just get Marowak. Marowak is also pretty good. Could get Gliscor. Now, I have a fun story about Black Sea. Wow, this is even more deserted than I remember it being in my game. Wow! So yeah, Black City and or White Forest can be a bustling place, or it can be absolutely deserted. I accidentally broke it. I accidentally broke Black City in my original save, because I found a shiny Deerling and I wanted to change it, so I got all of the forms. But rather than check in and just use it every month to get it, I ended up just jumping ahead, and that kind of just destroyed the city. Pro tip, don't do that. It's not worth it. But then again, you can't. And also, like, I never really went into the full depths of how it works. Now, I need another Pokemon with strength. I guess I'll take Bouffalont with me just for now. I don't know why, but I don't know. Honestly, I would kind of like to use Bouffalont. Bouffalont's kind of cool. And I assume it can learn strength. If Bouffalont can't learn strength, something is wrong. Okay, let's get rid of Scary Face, because let's be real, I'm never going to use Scary Face. I don't think I've ever used Scary Face. Watch as there's now. Watch as there was probably a moment in Soul Silver where I probably used it. So, let's head back on out to Route 16 and get on counter. So, out here, it's primarily, like, rock and ground types. However, you can, key term, you can also find a Fearow out here. It wouldn't be my first choice, but, well, it could be worse. And I did it wrong. So, back we go. Back we go, attempt 2. Okay, so what I need to do is I pushed it one too far down, because I need to push it 1, 2, 3. Then I need to push it along. Okay, I guess we're getting an encounter. It is a Firo. That is genuinely the worst encounter I could have had on this route. I could have had, I think, Gligar, I could have had Pupitar, I could have had Tyranitar. But no, we get Firo. And I'm saying this as someone who kind of likes Firo. I just don't really need it. But then again, at the same time, I don't really need a Firo, but at the same time, it's better than having the Tranquil. And I just unintentionally threw another Quick Ball. Oh well, it'll be fine. Turn AI just going for Roost, probably because it assumed I was just going to hit it with something powerful. You know, because it is facing down a Pokemon that's 12 levels higher than it. 1, 2, no. Okay, I'm gonna go for Crunch, I think? Okay, we can take another crit, I know that for certain. I probably should have just U-turned. In all honesty, I should have just U-turned. Okay, that works. That works. I know I don't die to a crit from here. So let's hopefully just throw the Ultra Ball and catch ourselves a Firo that we more than likely won't use. But hey, I wouldn't mind using a Firo if I was gonna play Gen 1 again. Like, if I ever do, like, red and blue or yellow, if I do, like, original Gen 1, I might use Firo. I mean, obviously, I have to catch one, because if I was doing a Nuzlocke of that. But, you know, anything can happen, really. Okay, so now push this along 1, down. There we go. Now we can get this TM. No, it's just... It was the upgrade. It was the upgrade for Porygon. That was a complete waste of time. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, I totally don't feel like an idiot for wasting my time there. And now I don't even need to get to that Doubles Grass. Which means I don't need to fight this guy, which means I completely wasted my time healing. I'm off to a good start today. So, note, I'm recording this on a Tuesday. I recorded a previous episode on Sunday. I took one day off and I've apparently completely regressed into not knowing what I'm doing. Okay, so, this is now... I'll come back for the water part of this route, because I don't think I have a Pokemon that has access to Waterfall, nor do I have the HM for Waterfall. Now that I think about it, I don't remember where the HM for Waterfall is in this game. Okay, Behem. Behem is interesting. And I am going to swap out to Ieyasu because I don't think it can do anything to me. Because, well, even though we do have a 14 level gap on it, I don't really want Archeops to be taking an Analytic Psychic. So, yeah, Behem suffers from a severe problem of it has a it has a pretty solid special attack stat, but it is just comedically slow. Like, yeah, you can have it you can have it use Calm Mind all you want, but it's still just too slow to ever really get any use out of it. And honestly, I feel like that's kind of a disaster for it. Like, I imagine it's a pretty solid I don't know, I've never actually tried using one, but I imagine it might be okay in a Trick Room setup, but like, it's just so slow. But anyway, with that, we've now made our way there. Well, we've now caught that. Also, one of the 7 sages is on this route. I'll be ignoring him for now. I'll be coming back to get all of them in one episode. Similarly, I will be coming back through here at some point to go to the Abundant Shrine, but I'd have to do some form of shenanigans, because I don't have access to Thundurus, and you need both Thundurus and Tornadus for Landorus to appear. Okay, so now I just want to try to dodge these trainers. Because they are all a threat. Every last one of them. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm remembering Black and White too, but I'm sure there's a person like stood right here. Yeah, I have to be a bit careful to dodge. Anyway, we've now made it to Undella Town. Undella Town is a kind of cool place. And this entire mansion bit, actually I will quickly, also there's a ton of hidden items here. So, pretty much all of this bit is completely gone in Black and White 2. This mansion is torn down and they're building up something new. And that is big money. We can sell that to the guy in Issa's City for 20,000. Also, I'm not going in this house yet. Because, well, you know what's in that house. If you've played this game or even seen memes of it, you know what's in that house. More accurately, you know who is in that house. Also, this guy gives you the prism scale. That is used for evolving Feebas. It pretty much replaces the original Pokeblock mechanic that you needed for Feebas. So honestly, I think it's an improvement. And actually what I'll do is I'll swap out our Tranquil for Firo just for convenience sake. Also we got Telepathy. So let's have a quick look at Behem. It's level 48 and it's level 48 with 53 speed. So yeah, it is tragically slow. And we can get an encounter in Undella Town and also an encounter in the Undella Bay. So you know what, let's fish and try to get our actual Undella Town encounter, and then I'll come back for my encounter in the bay at a later time. If I was playing this, if it was winter when I was doing this, I'd be able to get a Spheal or a Celio. If I was really lucky, I'd even be able to find a Walrein. And Walrein would be such a good pickup. I really like Walrein. I think I've said that previously, but just to like double down on it, yeah, I really like Walrein. It's one of my favorite ice types. And yeah, it's just super bulky, really good. Big fan of Walrein. Okay, we fished up a Pokemon. What do we have? I'm hoping it's a Remoraid. It's a Shelder. I mean, it could be worse, actually. It could definitely be worse, because Shelder is not bad. Like, I could get Cloyster. Oh, that's guaranteed. That's a crit capture. Done. In the ball, 1, caught. 10 out of 10. I love the sound effect for crit captures. So yeah, we now have a Shelder. So that is Route 16 done and Undella. So that's Route 16, 14 and Undella Town done. Now we have Route 13. And then I have to be actually like legitimately really careful. Because if I go into the giant chasm, I do not want to get an encounter in the giant chasm until I get to like the main bit. So yeah, I will be preparing myself for that. I do have some super repels left. That's a sunstone. Okay, I have a super repel left. Because I know there's some double grass here. And yeah, I do want to try to avoid all of these trainers if I can. Oh wait, you need Surf. You need Surf to get to this. Fortunately, Haxorus can learn Surf. It's kind of weird and impractical that I would, teach Surf to a Haxorus. I can just teach it a Bouffalante, never mind. Don't worry, if I put Bouffalante on the team, it will get actual moves, it won't use Surf. It won't use Surf if I actually use it on the team, don't worry. Even if the idea of running a special Bouffalante does actually sound kind of hilarious to me. And over here we have a very important TM. There's basically 4 important TMs I want. But this one is Psychic. No? Where's Psychic? I know Psychic is on this route. Like, I'm certain Psychic is on this route. I don't think the Fisherman gives you it. It's not along here. Is it just in the grass? No? Huh. I may be misremembering this, or maybe it's in Black and White 2. I'll be honest, the post-game of Black and White 1, I am, for some reason, not as memorable with. You know what? I'm gonna risk fighting this guy. Watch as I now make half of my team perish as a result. But you know what? It should be okay. Let's just put Guma out front and thunder anything that comes out. Okay, a competent Pokemon trainer. Yeah, I guess you could call us that. Okay, he has a Feebas. Ah yeah, these are super high level trainers, but like, they don't have, like, they're super high level trainers, but they tend to have like one good Pokemon. And will Electro Web kill? Yes it will, because Feebas has hilariously bad stats. Did that bar just not move? I feel like that didn't move. Okay, anyway, we just Electro Web again. That also goes down. Okay, there we go. And in comes a... Oh no. Oh no, no. We are thundering this. I am not risking getting hit by guillotine. Like, I am not risking that. I am keeping that away from me, thank you very much. Okay, so that guy didn't have Psychic. So where is it? Where is Psychic in this game? I know the Abundant Shrine has Flamethrower and Giant Chasm has Psychic. No, Giant Chasm has Ice Beam. So where's Psychic? Oh, we got a Tangela! A level 57 Tangela! I'm now having a moment of having a panic. An internal panic of just like, will this thing have Ancient Power? Because if it does, it might just kill Guma. Okay, there's a Power Whip. That did not much. So I'm just gonna Ultra Ball this thing, because, well, apparently the Quick Ball does not like working with me. 1, 2, 3, click. No? Okay. Okay, we dodge that second Power Whip. I should just attack this thing. I feel like I can take an electric type move, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to attack this thing, I think. Okay, Tickle is attack and defense, I think. So we definitely don't like that Power Whip as much as we used to. But now, this thing should take a Thunder. It does resist it. That was actually a lot closer than I would have liked it to be. So, let's swap out. Let's swap out to... I'll swap out to Bishop and just catch this thing now, hopefully. Hopefully I can catch this thing without any issues. Watch as it now somehow just materializes fighting type moves. I know that won't happen, but I feel like it would also be my luck that it would. Okay, there's Power Whip. This is at -1. Okay, I did 44, so we can live a crit. I know that I can live a crit now, so that's fine. Okay, Ultra Ball comes out. And Tangela does not even shake. Not even once. Okay, I should still live. But yeah, I don't have, like, paralysis or anything. Honestly, I should just go back. I went back through Nimbasa in this episode. I really should have just picked up the TM for Thunder Wave. Honestly, in between episodes, I might just do that. Because, well, this is proving to not be particularly kind to me. And also, this Tangela does not want to stay in the ball. On the plus side, I am now learning that, hey, this thing is out of Power Whips. And I'm now just needing to worry about what its 4th move is, because I haven't seen a 4th move out of this thing. Like, it went Ring Out? Okay, that'll do nothing. That is more than I would have liked, but you know what, it'll be fine. Ultra Ball, throw. Hopefully Tangela will stay in. It's in the red. It's in the red. I literally can't do anything more to it without like magicking away to paralyze it. Or put it to sleep or something. I'm gonna swap out to Haxorus. Where's Haxorus? There it is. This Tangela. I think I've been in battle with this Tangela longer than like I was in battle combined with N and Getsus. That was a lot of damage. Like, Tangela, you okay, buddy? What, like, that was too much damage. I think I might have to leave this Tangela, you know? Like, I can't do anything more to it. Like, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we managed to catch the Tangler. That was needlessly stressful. Okay, so. Interesting that apparently Tangler is known to be ticklish. Interesting little note. Okay, so. Let's just teach Firo Fly, head back to Undella Town, and I'll just end off today's episode there, I think. Because, well, we had a series of near disasters there. Okay, so, admittedly, this was not a great episode. I fully admit that fact. It was, definitely, less than fantastic. On all counts. But I'm gonna quickly just go, heal, and then we can continue on in the next episode. Where we'll probably finish off getting our encounters. Then I will have to... then I have the 7 sages to find and legendaries to encounter, and then we just have the final battles. So I'm going to save the game and end off this episode here, so feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where we'll continue on with the post-game of Pokemon Black. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.